Hi folks, hope everyone's doing all right. You know, this week I have to take a little time out because of all you fans asking me to address certain issues. Matt, will you address this? Matt, will you also address this? Matt, could you also mention this? So I have a list. So let's go through this and we'll try to address all those questions that have been floating around. It's been a busy time, hasn't it? Let's address the first, the little conflict, the Facebook spat that happened a few weeks ago, or I guess last week. What we had is we had one Facebook group basically attacking and smearing another Facebook group. What had happened is some people on one Facebook group page had said, we're going to spoil episode 7. We're going to see it, then we're going to go online and we're going to spoil it. And that was basically it. That's basically all I've seen. And then there was someone else from another Facebook page who basically sent out this big propaganda, kind of twisting the truth, saying, oh, look out, this page, not the people who were saying it, but he just blamed the whole page because I guess he has some beef with that Facebook page. And he says, oh, they're going to ruin everything. Be warned. And of course, the minor little fan sites picked it up and spun it into a story which really wasn't true. In fact, it just boils down to a petty vindictiveness between that Facebook group and the other one. I don't know what exactly was going on. This is a reason I'm not on Facebook. As I told you, I graduated high school years ago. I don't want to go back. So this is a perfect example of why I'm not on Facebook, because of stuff like this. Now, shame on that one person for spinning it this way and then bragging about it later on. Yeah, he was bragging about it, saying, ha, 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 this is my smear campaign. You're in trouble now. Wow, really? Is that how you're going to behave? It's very immature, and that doesn't help the movement at all. In fact, it really damages the movement. You should be you're saying you're happy about this, but you're saying you also support the expanded universe. Obviously not. And they can come up with their own reasons. Oh, well, they said this, this, and that, and this. Brother, I don't care who started it. Again, I hate to be your dad, but it doesn't matter who started it. You can't be spinning propaganda like that. Thankfully, the good folks at Lucasfilm didn't buy into any of it, and they put this message up on their book page. It says, to be 100% clear, and that's underlined, it says, we do not attribute the actions of the individuals to any larger group. We also do not is capitalized as well, do not believe that the individuals represent the wider beliefs of any such group that they may or may not be affiliated with. So I thought that was really fair and understanding for Lucasfilm, and kudos for them for getting it right. Everyone else picking up the story, trying to spin it into something worse than it was. I'm even kind of shot this made news anyway, because online, I'm not even on social media, but they ruin everything for you. TV shows, movies. Some joker's going to go on there and post the day they see it. Case in point, I think about a month or so ago, Walking Dead had some big episode that happened. And people who hadn't seen the episode yet were getting spoiled on social media the moment it happened. It was like, OMG! And they were posting about it. It happens. So common sense tells you that before a movie comes out, you need to leave social media for a while or it's going to get spoiled. Folks, on Tuesday morning, I knew the entire plot of episode 7. Tuesday morning before it even premiered. That's right, a lot of people were already getting to see it. Movie theaters saw it on Wednesday, movie theater employees. One guy on Wednesday was telling me he was upset because his friend just basically spoiled it on his Facebook page. Said, OMG, I just saw episode 7, and da-da-da-da-da happened. He wasn't even a part of any expanded universe movement. I don't even think he knew anything about the EU. Because I asked him, I said, is he some guy that reads the books? No, man, he's just some guy that works at the theater. There you go. Now, where's the big articles about him just being a jerk and ruining it for everyone? They're not there, A guy wanted to smear one other Facebook page. He succeeded in a little bit, like in the eyes of some fanbook pages, not in the eyes of Lucasfilm, thank goodness. And it just needs to stop. All that petty vindictiveness, it's just childish. But on the second point here, this happens to deal with the Facebook group that fell under fire. This is your time to shine, not back away into the shadows and get real paranoid. Be careful about being over paranoid, because you do, when someone this big makes an article that slams you, makes you look bad, this is your moment to stand up on the pedestal and shine. Yeah, invite everyone who wants to be a part of it. Show them what you are. Show them the truth. A few years ago, when I had a little smear article written to me on one fan site, it was kind of great because, a bunch of people came to my website and cussed me out without even watching the videos. In fact, I know one didn't even watch the video because he was saying, oh, quit whining, Disney bought it, they can do whatever they want. I was like, yeah, I say that in the video you just commented on. Did you not even watch the video? So you can tell who the trolls are. But, honestly, when that article came out, I got hundreds more subscribers. A lot of you first met me through that negative article. In fact, my favorite post was, I can't remember the person's name off the top of my head. They said, wow, when I read that article, I hated Matt Wilkins. And then I went on the channel and say, oh, let me see this joker out. And then I started watching your videos. I said, hey, this is a really good guy. And so I subscribed. I was like, great, thank you. When I read the article, I said, wow, I hate that Matt Wilkins guy. Oh, wait, it's me. So see, this is your time to shine. People said negative things. They say negative things about me all the time. But you know what? You come to my channel, you see. You talk to me, some of you online. You see, yeah, I'm not that kind of guy there. So be careful. Be careful. Don't get too paranoid. If someone makes a comment like they went to go see episode 7 and they liked it. Okay, I'm glad. Glad you liked it. Moving on. What's your favorite EU book? Give me your top 5 EU books. Fire back with an EU story. You can tell the difference between that and a troll, because an EU fan will come back and say, well, here's my top 10 books or top 10 authors or whatnot. There's a billion questions you can ask them. Okay, that's an EU fan. They're just telling you about another like they have. But if someone says, well, the EU sucks, I hate it all. Oh, okay, then I know why you're on this site then. You're here just to troll. And for that kind of person, you don't need to give them any attention anymore. But there's a lot of fans, and like I said in the video that I'm about to talk about, I said it doesn't matter whether you like the new Disney stuff or you hate the prequels or whatever. The only thing that matters is if you have a love for the, well, now labeled Legends universe, the old canon. That's the only thing that matters if you want to be a part of the EU movement. That's it. I don't care about anything else. If someone were to say, well, Matt, I really like the EU, but I'm also a vegetarian. I don't care. I mean, the kindest sense of the word, I do not care about that. That doesn't bother me. If you like the EU, that's really all that matters. You say, well, Matt, actually, I like to drive in a Nissan Sentra while brushing my hamster's teeth, listening to Barry Manilow at 35 miles an hour. Okay, that's a little weird. I don't know why you tell people that, but okay, that's cool. Whatever. As long as you like the expanded universe, that is all I care about. People come to me all the time. I hope you don't get mad. I saw episode 7 and I liked it. Oh, well, I'm glad you liked it. Okay, but hey, we're running a project right now, a Billboard project, and you need to go support that, so we can get some more EU out there too. And they're like, yeah, cool, man, I'm going to do that too. No problems. So watch it. Don't be too paranoid about this. This is your time to shine. Step up. Show people who you really are. Finally, the last thing I want to talk about is, of course, the Billboard movement going on in Indiegogo right now. I'll put a link in the description. Folks, this is finally time for us to put away all this negativity and come together for what we all say matters most to us, right? The old expanded universe, the old canon. Donate to this movement. They're going to put up a billboard right near Lucasfilm's headquarters. It's going to politely ask Lucasfilm to continue the Legends story. Now that's what we all want. So instead of bickering online or ranting, online, we want more Legends and stuff, that's nice, but let's put our money where our mouth is and show them. Because folks, I guarantee you, if they see a billboard up that fans paid for to put up there right in their front yard, that's going to get their attention. That's going to get them thinking, if they'll spend money on that billboard, they may spend money on those new books. Maybe we'll make more Legends. It can happen. It can happen, but this is the time to put your money where your mouth is. I really like this project. I have donated to it. I really hope you do as well. It is a great, great, great idea and a great way to let our voice be heard. Now, I know in some of the higher tiers, they don't really give you many perks because they couldn't give you anything materialistic because it would just add cost to it. They don't want to add anything more than the actual cost for the billboard, the advertisement, and everything. That's all that's going up to that. They don't want to charge extra and give you something little. So I'm going to give you little perks on my channel for donating, okay? And they can let me know who donated and what tiers and whatnot. But if the Billboard project makes, we'll have a big celebration like we did 2 months ago for my 1,000 subscribers. And anyone who donated $50 or more, you're the ones who are going to get to vote on what that will be. Now, anyone who donates $75 and more, you also get to vote, but you also get to preview that video a couple of days before it goes public on YouTube. I will send you a direct link, so you'll be the first ones to see it. And then finally, for the $150 benefactors, those people, I'm going to bring you in as a guest host to my podcast, Princes of the Universe. And we can talk about the expanded universe or whatever else you want to talk about. That'll be fine. But those will be the perks. Now, if you're saying, well, Matt, I don't know if I can, donate $150, $75, $50. I may be able to donate $25 or $20 or $10. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because to be honest, if every viewer of my YouTube channel donated $10 to this, we'd have this thing funded. How cool would that be that when the news comes out about this, fans erect a billboard for legends? You can say, yeah, my $10 went to that. I bought that billboard. That billboard, that was me. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. So for anyone who donates money, if the project makes, not only are we going to do this big celebration, I'll even add a third weekly show to my channel. That's right. You see a bunch of fundraisers on YouTube, people going, yeah, fund me for another season. We'll put out more videos. Okay, first off, I'm not here to make money on YouTube. All right, I make plenty on my own. I don't need the money on YouTube. That's why Google keeps pestering me for these Google AdSense things. I'm like, no, y'all can keep your $200 a year or whatever it would be, because I don't really need the money. I'm not here to get rich on YouTube. But I want to talk about something that I love, which is expanded universe. I do that for free. But I will do the extra work and put in for another show, probably based off a character you saw on the last week's video in the blooper reel. I think it'd be fun, to do maybe a weekly show concerning that character. Now, it only gets made, though, if the Billboard project funds, because I really, doing a third show would eat up more time, but justified if the Billboard makes. I would want to do that show. All right, folks, that's all for now. I keep saying this, I've said it for years, but you are the EU rebellion. Remember, you're the ones out there who can make the difference. Not this guy here who sits in his room and talks about Star Wars, expanded universe books. It's you out there. And this is the great chance to let your voice be heard and bring a positive light to the movement where so many good people already are a part of. All right, folks, I'll see you next week.